We are doing really well. Those prices are plummeting downward.
Grocery prices are starting to go rapidly down.
We're doing an unbelievable job. Costs are coming way down.
Prices are plummeting. Grocery prices are going rapidly down, and costs are coming way down. 3 statements, same president, 3 different moments, one very clear message. Prices are falling. But are they? Are prices actually coming down? Or are they simply rising more slowly than before? Because those are 2 very different things. So instead of arguing politics, let's look at what Americans are actually paying and see what really happened to the cost of living.
Cheerios in a long time. I'm going to take them back with me.
Former President Donald Trump surrounded himself with groceries.
Grocery prices have skyrocketed. How can a family afford that? So when I win, I will immediately bring prices down.
2 years ago, in August 2024, Donald Trump stood in front of tables stacked with everyday groceries at his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey. Cheerios, Oreos, Folgers coffee, meat, milk, bread. He used those items as props. Charts next to them showed price increases since Kamala Harris took office. The message was simple and powerful. These prices are too high, and I will bring them down. It was one of the clearest kitchen table moments of the entire 2024 campaign. Inflation had become personal, and Trump made sure voters could see it. Fast forward to today. The national average for regular gasoline sits around $4.07 a gallon, lower than the peaks earlier this year, but still high for anyone who drives regularly. At the grocery store, the picture is mixed but not cheap. A Reuters analysis of the exact same categories of food that appeared on those 2024 tables found that overall prices are still about 3.4% higher after the first 19 months of Trump's second term. Eggs have fallen sharply, butter has eased, but beef, coffee, and many fresh produce items remain significantly more expensive. The overall cart has not returned to where it was. And then there are the quieter monthly costs: rent, car insurance, homeowners insurance, electricity, health premiums, that rarely make dramatic political video but shape most family budgets. A recent Financial Times poll found that more than 53% of registered voters say they are financially worse off since January 2025. Among independents, nearly 57%. Even almost 1 in 4 Republicans report the same. The July 2026 Consumer Price Index showed overall prices up 3.4% over the previous year. Month to month, the increase was only 0.1%. Gasoline fell 2.9% in July. Food at home also edged slightly lower that month. The rate of inflation has clearly cooled from earlier highs. Energy prices pulled back from their peaks. But look at the year-over-year reality. Gasoline is still 24.6% higher than a year ago. Energy overall is up 14.7%. Food is up 3.0%. Food at home is up 2.7%. These are not crisis numbers, but they are also not numbers that make daily life feel cheaper. They are measured against a price base that is already much higher than it was several years ago. Here is the part that almost never gets explained clearly. When people hear inflation is coming down, many hear prices are coming down. Those are not the same thing. Inflation is the speed at which prices are rising. The price level is the actual amount you pay. Imagine a grocery cart that cost $100 a few years ago. It rose to $110, then $115, then $118. Now inflation slows. The next increase is smaller. Maybe it only goes to $119 or $120. economists will correctly say inflation has declined, but you are still standing at the register, paying nearly $20 more for the same items. The price level did not fall. Only the rate of further increase slowed. That single distinction explains most of the gap between official statements and what people feel in their budgets. Some specific prices have improved. Eggs are the clearest example. Certain other items have stabilized. But the overall cost of the things ordinary families buy every week, food, fuel, housing, insurance, remains elevated. A better monthly inflation report and a still expensive daily life can both be true at the same time. The July data shows real cooling in the rate of price increases. Certain prices have retreated from earlier peaks. When the administration points to those numbers, it is not inventing them. At the same time, the cumulative price level is still high, and a clear majority of Americans say they feel financially worse off than they did in early 2025. Both of those statements can stand together. The confusion comes from treating inflation is falling as if it automatically means your life is getting more affordable. It does not. People do not live inside a CPI report. They live inside a monthly budget. They feel it at the gas pump. They feel it at the grocery store. They feel it when the rent or the insurance bill arrives. When a president says prices are coming down, the practical question is not whether one monthly number moved lower. The practical question is whether the actual cost of living for ordinary households has begun to fall in a way people can feel. Right now, for a substantial share of the country, that has not yet happened. That is not a partisan judgment. It is what the combination of recent polling and the detailed price data currently shows. And that is the distinction worth keeping clear. Because around here, the truth is worth more than gold. I'm Austin. See you next time.